What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be installing a can I say something real quick? Can you hang on a second? I'm making a video. So like I said the other day, we still have this tonneau cover. It's available till July 1st. All you got to do is go buy a sticker or one of my t-shirts on my website, and I'll link it down below. But we have different colors, different sizes. We have different color of the canyons, so you can either get the sandworm here or you can get your own color. So they're all on there. Make sure you check them out and go get you one. You have till July 1st. I will be choosing somebody random, and right now I'll just let you know only 2 people will have bought a shirt so far. So you know, odds are in your favor at the moment. So make sure you buy a t-shirt. I think they're just under $30 a piece with shipping. And I have 2 of them right here. We have the gray and this one. And there's also other designs, but yeah, check them out. I've already got the tonneau cover boxed up. It's ready to ship. All I gotta do is wait till July 1st, choose a winner, and get that shipped out. But go do that, and I'll let you get back to the video. All right, thank you. I'm gonna get back to the video now. As I was saying, we're gonna be installing something on the truck today. It's gonna be a light bar from M&R Automotive. So today we're gonna have to pull the bumper off, install the light bar, and then we're gonna wire it into the factory auxiliary switch in the cab. They offer different options. They offer a amber light, a white light, and then they offer a dual function that has the white and amber light. You can pick either the white or amber light, and they come with a DRL. So check their website out. I'm gonna link them down below, and I'm also gonna link those shirts down below, and get one of those. But like and subscribe, and let's go ahead and get started. First, we're going to test and make sure we can find the correct wire for the auxiliary switch, and then we're going to get that started. Okay, so like I said before, we're going to hook the light bar up to this auxiliary switch here, which already has power to it. Should be simple as grounding the light bar and wiring it into here, and the wire should be back here. So we're going to pop this out. It should be a white wire. We're going to pop this out and see if we can find that wire, and we're going to test the light bar real quick and make sure it's the correct wire, and then we're going to get started. And I'm not going to record the whole install. I'm just going to record these little steps to let you guys know what the steps are, because I don't want to make this a 2 hour, 3 hour long, however long it takes video. But we're going to pop this out real quick. Okay, so I just want you all to see this in case you do this. I've seen other videos where they kind of pull it out sideways. I just want to show you the angle of these clips. So especially start up here, pull them straight out backwards towards you, and then work your way down and just wiggle them a little bit until they kind of pop. Don't use excessive force. Make sure you pull everything straight up and straight back, and it should come out. Okay guys, I found the wire. It's got this rubber tip on it. It's blue and yellow, and it was wrapped up in this fabric. I had to pull it out. So we should be able to hook straight into this. I'm waiting on verification on that. But we should be able to hook straight into this, and it will run with this switch. So next step, take the bumper off, get the light installed, waiting on verification to make sure I can hook straight into this, and then we're going to test the light real quick. All right guys, so we had to run up to the parts store. We took Duke with us, and shout out to Kevin over at Badland Industries. I'm gonna tag his channel below and tag his video that helped me out. He messaged me back pretty quick, so he helped me out. I had to go get a relay because I guess the aux switch in these canyons in Colorado is their ground switches. So you need a relay. So we went and got one, and then we're gonna go back. We're going to start taking the bumper off. yeah, we're gonna take the bumper off, and I'll show you all the nuts and bolts you need to take off to do that. Take that off, put the light bar in, and hopefully this works. This is my first time wiring up a light bar, so you know, YouTube's really pushing me out of my box to install my own parts. So I'm kind of learning as I go, and hopefully you guys learn. If I make mistakes, you learn from my mistakes, or if, you know, I find an easy way to do something, I hope I can help you guys out. So make sure you like and subscribe, but we're heading back to the garage to get this light bar installed. All right, guys, really getting into it now. So we've got this bolt out and this bolt out, and then we'll move to under here to take that out. So I'm just gonna throw this out there that it's not actually these bolts. It's this screw and this screw, and make sure you have the right type of screwdriver. Also, I'd recommend getting a bowl to keep everything in. And even if you don't do YouTube, maybe just take a picture at least, or a video so you remember where everything goes when you're finished. But now we got to move on to, it's a little dirty, but these right here, take these out. And I believe there's 3 on this side and 3 on that side. So I lied, there are 8 total screws, 8 total bolts that you need to take out from each side, and then we're gonna have to pop the fender flares right here out so we can pull everything back and get to the bumper. So we're gonna do the other side, and then we'll take the bumper off. Okay, so we got the screws out from the fender liner. We've got the fender pulled out. There was actually one more screw right there that you had to take out on both sides, and I would recommend being very careful pulling these out because one of my little clamps fell off the plastic. So hopefully it still holds, because it was just this one right here, just one. The other side was fine. I think it was just a loose weld. So hopefully it holds when we put it back together. But now we're going to take the rest of the bumper out. I believe we have to crawl up under the truck and get some bolts from under there. But stay tuned. We're close to having this off, and then we're going to put the light in. Okay, this was a pain in the ass, but there are 3 bolts in here that you need to loosen with a 7mm. So you don't have to take them out, just loosen them so you can pop this out. And we just pop this out, and that's it for that one. Then we'll just, when we're done, we'll snap this back into place and tighten those bolts back down. That's also, if you have some weird alignment things, that's also how you would adjust this bumper, because I have a weird alignment thing where this thing was kind of sticking out a little bit, but now I know how to adjust that. But now let's do the next step. Okay, so this is all the screws we have out so far. There are 6 under here that are holding the bottom of the bumper on. So we got those out, and that's the next step. So as you see, it's a lot of screws that you have to take out to take this whole front end off. All right, now we got to remove these 2 bolts from the passenger and the driver's side. Okay, so now we have everything off. I think once we pull this front off, there's like 2 more bolts on each side, so we should be able to just stand up. There's actually 2 more right here. Now we should be able to still clipped in some places. Don't know what I just dropped. No idea what it just dropped. And you want to be careful. You obviously don't want to mess up the pump. So I'm actually gonna find what fell down here, but I don't think I need to pull the whole bumper off to put the light bar, because the light bar is gonna clip. Yeah, there's 2 clips right here. The light bar is gonna actually clip into these. So I don't think I need to pull the bumper the rest of the way off. But I'll let you guys know if I figure out if you do or not. But I'm gonna get all my hardware set up to get this installed and figure out what it was I dropped. Because I heard something fall, but I have all my stuff right here, so I don't know what I dropped. Okay, so now, like I said, we don't need to take the rest of the bumper off. But to install this, there are, let me see if I can find my flashlight. There are those 2 little push pins right there. We're gonna take those 2 out and then pull those out, put the bracket on, and those push pins are what's gonna hold the bracket. So we're gonna pop those out real quick. Okay, so we got the push pins back in and we got the bracket in, and you can tell it's sturdy with just those push pins. So now we're gonna do the other side, put the light bar in and align it with, I think I'm gonna put it in this bottom portion of the grill. So let's get this other side installed. Okay, so we got the light bar on, we got it leveled out, got it positioned where I wanna be. Now we just need to put the bumper back on, bolt everything back, and then we just gotta wire this up to the switch inside the truck and we'll be done. This whole installation is a pain in the butt, especially if you're like me and this is your first time installing a light bar. Taking off the bumper and everything, it's kind of nerve-wracking and kind of sucks. You're paranoid you're gonna break something the whole time, but so far so good. Okay, so we've got everything back together. I still need to put the screws in the fender liner, but whatever, all back together. I just want to give you guys a tip that when you do this, make sure you actually do unbolt everything and take your bumper off, because I thought you could leave it hanging how I had it. Eventually something came loose and it fell, and I think it's not bad, but I think I bent this bottom portion a little bit, because let me grab my flashlight. I think you guys can kind of see that it's not perfectly lined up. I think I bent this a little bit, and I'm missing a clip right here because it broke. So just be careful when you're doing this. This one went back all perfect. This side's good, nothing wrong over here. I just have to, honestly, this ain't a big deal, and I just need to order another clip and unclip it and put more clips in, and that'll be fine. But I just wanted to give you a tip to be careful with the bumper, because I'm pretty sure I did that. It could have been like that before, I'm not sure, but I think I did it. Okay guys, we're getting the wiring set up, and I want to show you where you want to send your wires through. You can see my screwdriver right there. About right there is where you want it to come through at, and then you can wire it up through here, obviously. So now I just gotta shove my wires through, and the next step is to hook everything up, and we should be good to go. All right guys, we got everything wired up. All right, we got the light bar in, everything's back in place. We've got everything wired up. I just need to, zip tie the wires up, make them look nice and neat. But moment of truth, if I did this right, it should work through the aux. So aux button still works, and we have light. We did it. We have the M&R light bar installed. I'm going to link their video as well for installation, because their video shows you how to take all the bumpers and stuff off. And then I'm also going to link Badland Industries, because they're the ones I watched to wire this into the aux switch instead of paying GM $500 to do it. This cost me $40. And I'll link the items below that he and I used. But I actually got mine from AutoZone. He got his from Amazon. So I'm gonna link the one from Amazon because it's a better fuse. The fuse that I have, it's an inline fuse, but there's still a power cable that is unfused. So I'm gonna link the other one because it has the whole relay fused. But we got it done. Sweating all over the truck, we need to wash it. But it wasn't too bad. So what we got is I used one of these clips to hold the relay here, and hopefully it closes, we'll see. But we have this wire right here is powering the light bar. The light bar is grounded right here. This white cable is going into the aux switch. This black cable is the fuse, which is to the positive terminal. And then this other red cable right here is also to the other positive terminal. And I used 14 gauge wire. I think you guys could get away with 16 gauge because I think this light bar, if you get this light bar, I think this light bar is 16 gauge. But yeah, we've got the light bar now. We'll see, we'll see if my wiring holds up, but man, that was a pain in the ass. This bumper, I spent the majority of the time doing this bumper. The wiring probably took me an hour because I didn't fully know what I was doing, so I had to watch YouTube videos myself. But we're gonna go out later when it gets dark and we're gonna get some late night shots. But I'm stoked. We got it hooked up. We didn't have to pay $500 to use the factory aux switch. So now I just need to zip tie, make these wires nice and neat, and put in my plastic panels inside. And don't forget my tip that, be careful pulling the bumper off because I bent mine a little bit and I have a loose clip here that I need to get another clip for. But overall, this process was a pain. M&R has fantastic products. I will give them that. But the pain it takes to take your whole front end off to get that in there, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if it's worth it. I think I'd rather put on a roof rack and put some lights up there, maybe get like a push bar and put lights in there. Just taking that off just to get that one light in there. Whew. I also didn't fully know what I was doing, so, YouTube's making me get out of my comfort zone and install my own parts. I've never installed my own parts. I've always been the type to, all right, I'm gonna have somebody else do this for me because I don't know what I'm doing. But it's kind of fun to work on your own truck. But there's another installation right there, and I'm stoked. So, but hit that like and subscribe button. Don't forget about the giveaway. It's there, boxed up, ready to go. Go buy you a t-shirt and use that discount code below, free cover, so I know that you're entering for that giveaway. But I will see you guys in the next video, and I will post on the end here some night shots with the lights once it gets darker out. But I'll see you guys in the next one.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
Yeah, we legendary.